Well, this is October 12th, I think. Maybe 13th. 13th. Saturday the 13th. It's not a great day weather-wise. It's a bit cloudy and we're expecting rain later today. But since the boat's getting hauled next week, it seemed like it was important to try to get out today. So I'm out. I've got a brisk south wind, which is kind of nice. Almost too brisk. Ended up having to double reef the main. Started out with a single reef, but it was just too much. The wind's kicking up to 20 knots occasionally, and it was just a little too much. Furled up the jib a bit, and right now the wind's about 16 knots, bouncing to 20. Making 5 knots, which isn't too bad. No rain yet, but we're keeping a close eye on the weather. Don't want to get caught out with too much nastiness. Wearing a raincoat and life jacket just in case. The wind kicks up, we heel over to 20 or 25 degrees of heel. It's up to 19 now. We're making 5.5 knots when the wind kicks up. So not sure how long we're going to go out. Need to keep a close eye on the weather today. And but figured one more day of sailing wouldn't hurt before haul out next Saturday. Well, it's proving to be a fairly invigorating sail. The wind is not real consistent. Right now it's about 50 knots apparent. Pushes up to 22 quite often. And it's a good thing we've got a double reefed main, I think, because we'd be getting bounced around quite a bit. Trying to decide when it really pipes up to go upwind or downwind. Trying to give us a little bit of headway, a little seaway. So heading out more than I'm heading in. Getting ready to pass Gary Harbor. Beacon out there. Still making about 5 knots. Bend a little more. It is windy. I don't want it to yield, but it picks up like now. Gives us a bit of a push. Not uncomfortable, just glad we've got a double reef main and a furled up jib. maybe I can show you what happens when the wind blows harder. It looks like there's some wind out there coming across the water. It's blowing about 18 knots right now. True. And I'm ready to kind of push it downwind a little bit. It picks up much higher than that. 19. You can see a ship off of the bow out there. Well, the weather's taking a bit of a turn for the worse. Starting to drizzle and rain a little bit. Wind sustained just around 20. So we've turned around, rolled up the jib some more. Back in. Got the boat on autopilot at the moment. Almost got run over by a barge. So we slowed down a bit. We were making about 6 knots when we turned around and into the heavy wind. Now we're about 5. We originally rolled up the jib completely and then put it out a little bit to speed us up a little bit. About 19 knots. And making about 5 knots speed. And like I said, the weather's definitely turned for the worst. Getting kind of rainy and yucky out. A little bit. Slow down a little bit because of the greased jib. But when we get close, I don't want to be fighting that thing, trying to get it back in this strong wind. So we will